everyone, welcome to Korean in 5, where we take 5 minutes out of your busy day and we learn some Korean. Certainly you have 5 minutes to learn some Korean. Today we're going to talk about Hangul basics. Those of you that are watching this video have probably just started learning Korean and you don't even think you need to learn Hangul, but you do need to learn Hangul. It's the number one most important thing you can do. But don't worry, it's not scary like Japanese or Chinese with all of their Chinese characters. There is no hanja required to do this. This is, by the way, Sonhee. And I'm George.
Hi.
For Korean, in order to write every single word in Korean, you really just need to know this chart right here. Everything on the top are consonants, right? Why don't you just go ahead and read the sounds that these make? The sounds. 소리.
소리 지금.
네.
기억.
Well, okay, let's not do that. She's reading what they're called, but we really want to focus on the sounds. The top one, for example, is a G or a K sound. And you can look at this later on, but we're going to show you how to use them right now. You're going to use these consonants in combination with the vowels below to make every sound in the Korean language. And this is what these look like on a keyboard. If you don't have a Korean keyboard, you're going to have a very hard time because it's not like Japanese or Chinese where you can type in Roman letters. You have to type the symbol itself, and you have to know where the symbol is. You can go ahead and print this from the back of Korean from Zero, which is available as a free download. Go ahead and print that and put that next to your keyboard, and you'll know what you need to use. Or you can get stickers on Amazon.com. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at some simple Hangul characters. The way it's going to work is like this. We're going to take a consonant first, and then we're going to couple it with a vowel. And that's going to make a complete simple character. Depending on if it's a stand-up one, versus, it's going to be side by side, or if it's a lay-down one, it's going to be like this, top to bottom. For example, let's look at a stand-up one, where the vowel is what determines this. So what is this? What's this first symbol?
기억. 기억.
Plus? Makes?
가.
All right. Now we're going to look at one that's across instead of up and down.
기억. 우. 구.
Right. So you might be thinking, why is she saying 기억? That's just the name of the symbol. Okay. The sound is g or k, depending on what you're doing. All right. Here's another one that goes across. What is this one?
기억. 요. 교.
교 or kyo, right? So now let's do some more complex characters, where right now we've only had two. We've had two parts to make it up. Now we can show you some more complex. Oops, I think I went a little bit too far. Sorry about that. We are looking at, sorry about that, this one right here. So here we have, you can have consonant, vowel, consonant, or you can have consonant, vowel with the consonant below, and you can see the four possibilities right here. So let's look at how that's done. Go ahead and tell us what we have here.
히읗, 아, 니은, 한.
Right. So the H sound plus the A sound plus the N sound becomes
한.
Han. And that's the first part of Korea. How do you say Korea?
한국.
Hangul. All right. And the bottom part is these black parts right here. What is that called?
받침.
Pachim. Now the pachim is also called the final consonant, and the final consonant here is different, but the top is all the same. The top is all ha sound. So we, just by changing the bottom part, we've made a brand new sound. So let's go ahead and read all 5 of these. Go ahead.
한, 학, 할, 함, 합.
There you go. Now let's look at one more important part. We're going to talk about pure vowels, and we're going to talk about the NG sound. Okay? So right here, when you want to say a pure vowel, you cannot just have it by itself. Like, you cannot remove this circle right here. The circle must be there, and what that circle does is it becomes a placeholder for the consonant. It is considered a consonant, but it makes no sound. So it's just that, which is, what is that called?
이응.
이응. So 이응 plus a is just
아.
it's silent. Let's look at another one.
이응, 에, 에.
Right. 이응 plus 에 is just
에.
에. Now, both of those were stand-ups. Now let's look at some lay-down types. All right. And over time, you'll understand which one is which.
이응, 오, 오.
So it's just 오.
오.
All right. Let's look at another one.
요.
요. All right. Now, the important part to know about this is the silent symbol, when it's in the beginning, is silent. But when it makes up the last part of the character, it has an NG sound. And that is this. So we're going to add, go ahead.
지읒,
Plus,
어,
plus,
이응,
becomes
정.
chong. All right? Remember that and you'll be fine. And you can even start a character with a yung and end it with a yung. And they both have different sounds. The first part will be silent and the last part will have sound. For example, ang, you could have ang. All right, that is it. In the next Kin5, we'll talk about typing Korean. See you then. Bye-bye.